Hello everyone, another round of Pilates coming up. Grab toilet roll. This is what we're using for our prop today. Make sure you get one that's like fresh out of the packet and not gonna roll around everywhere on you. Get a little grab of that. You'll need your mat. Come and have a stand whenever you're ready, and we shall get warmed up to begin with. Now we're gonna turn the toilet roll so it's faced this way. I'm gonna pop it in between your knees, just above the level of your knee joints themselves here, okay? And as you stand, apply about a 50% pressure inwards towards the toilet roll. Okay, let's think down at the feet. Weight spread evenly over all 5 toes, the heel, and we're pulling the arches up slightly from the ground. Your knees are soft, squeezing the toilet roll, tightening at your pelvis, and set your shoulder blades back. Small knee bends to begin with. That'll be a small movement depending on the flexibility of your calf muscles at the back. So I in particular injured my left ankle, left calf many moons ago playing football. So I know I can get down to a certain point and then I'll nearly feel that heel starting to lift off. So basically the toilet roll in between your legs just isn't going to let you cheat here, which is good. So it's almost just like you're sitting down onto a chair. And we're going to bring the arms into it, just very, very lightly warming the body up before we take ourselves down onto the mat. Let's reach those arms up overhead. And this shall intensify a little bit of mobility into the shoulders and your chest, raising as we open up the sternum as we sit down. Like I say, if you are tightening the ankles at all, you'll feel these starting to open up ever so slightly as well. Breathing in, breathing out to sit down. Beautiful. Rest the hands down, squeezing in towards the toilet roll. We're going to come up and down onto the tippy toes. Good. Palms facing each other. And this time we're going to bring the arms backwards as we rise onto the tiptoes. And then low back down to the side on our return. Good. Like I say, slight squeeze into the toilet roll as you go. Really, really get the shoulder blades back. See how far you can go. As there is a little bit of a balance contest here. Last 2. And 1 more. Down. Pop the toilet roll out. Gonna hold it in line with your shoulder. Left arm starting off first. Feet are spread slightly wider than hip width apart. Gonna ground down through your feet. And with this right arm, we're gonna side bend and back, touch the leg, up and over. So you're trying to maintain that same position with this left arm, holding the toilet roll, and we're using the reach, the rotation and the side bend of the body and the right arm to come over and meet the stationary toilet roll. So this is a lovely bit of mobility work for your thoracic spine. Starting to get the blood pumped a little bit. Shouldn't be sweating or anything yet. There's mobilizing joints, getting them ready for some movement. We'll come right up and over. Now our toilet roll is in our right hand and we're coming up and over. Like I say, trying to keep the toilet roll at the level of your shoulder. This is when it's so much easier to keep track of yourself when you're training in front of a mirror, or in my case I can see myself in the video, so it's very handy for me. But yeah, just getting that nice little bit of rotation into the picture. Last one, back center. Good. And we're going to pop the toilet roll down onto the right hand side. Okay, bring your body and your feet just level with the toilet roll itself. We're going to pop it, we're going to pop ourselves basically so that we're slightly wider than hip width apart and we can rest the top of our left foot onto the toilet roll. Okay, you'll know this one from previous videos. We're taking our weight down through our right leg and we're going to hover that foot up off of the toilet roll. We're just going to do semicircles either side, lifting up and over the top of the roll, touching down either side. Trying to keep the shoulder blades and the shoulders stacked up nicely on top of the hips. Trying to keep your balance. Of course, you can make your semicircles just a little bit smaller, coming closer either side of the roll if balance is an issue here. Warming up the glutes. Okay, coming a little bit farther away. Tap the big toe on, and we're going to lift up and down, because you can see my body here is nice and steady, shoulders stacked up nicely on top of the pelvis, and that right standing knee. Good, last 5, down, 4, 3, trying to keep things interesting and exciting. 12, 2, 1, beautiful. We're going to do 5 squats here. Pick up the toilet roll and pop it down onto the other side. Inhale, exhale the squat, and up. Just lifting the arms up to about shoulder height. 3, 2, and 1. When you're down here, hands come onto the mat. Stretching off the back body. We reach over for the toilet roll and we take it off. I wonder, should we give toilet roll a name, like Tim, or I keep saying toilet roll to these all over the time. Call it roll or something, something nicer. Okay, let's pop this. Right foot up and on. Just to get your balance first, you can lean through it. Shoulders are stacked up nicely. Over the left leg, hands on the hips. We release the leg and we're doing our up and overs to begin with. So just coming right the way up over the top of the roll, back and over. Lovely. Again, trying to keep the knee straight, the toe pointed. You have a soft bend in the standing left leg. Warming up the hips, lifting them up against gravity. If the hip flexor muscles, most importantly the glutes at the back. Warming up as you move the hip. And let's rest the big toe, move away slightly, resting the big toe on top of the roll. And we're doing our side lifts like windscreen wipers. Good. For 5, once you've got your balance. 4, 3, it's crazy lifting your weight against gravity, that just the weight of your own leg, how much of a burn it gives you. 1, back center, picking the toilet roll up in your hands. We're going to go in for our lunges. We're dropping the right leg back first, down, we scoop the toilet roll up, and underneath. It will be tempting here for your upper body to buckle forward like so to get the toilet roll, but try to keep your shoulder blades and your trunk just up as tall as you possibly can without falling over. Just so you're working a little bit into that thoracic extension, getting the shoulder blades back, encouraging good posture as always. Inhale, this is the last one. We step 2, holding the toilet roll up and overhead. Take the left leg back. Let's lunge in on that back leg first. That's when we take the roll underneath and we stand as we scoop the roll back up again. Woo! Like I say, it's just nice to add in something a little different. It's not the toilet roll is going to be an extra weight or anything, but just adds a little bit more of an element of a flow, a concentration to it, a little bit of crack. Whew. Feeling the heart rate getting elevated. Good, last 2. Up tall. And 1, inhale, step together. And gently lower them down. Okay, let's take toilet roll off to the side for 2 seconds. Keep him nearby. Big breath in as we lift the arms up overhead. And on the breath out, chin tucks down towards the chest, the upper back starting to fall forward. We're gently making our way down towards the ground. And you're just getting a big stretch here. Once you're down, be it that your fingertips are at your knees, mid-shins, ankles, if your hands are flat on the floor. Just take a breather wherever you are and get a great big stretch into your back body here. Inhale and exhale. On this next breath out, ground down through the feet. Let's squeeze the pelvis. Starting to stack ourselves back up one bit at a time into standing. Beautiful. Take a grab of your toilet roll again. Coming in for our standing soft stretch. So I've got my toilet roll in my left hand. Inhale. On the exhale, I'm going opposite hand down to opposite foot. I'm going to set the roll on the outside of my right foot there. Inhale. Exhale to stand up. Inhale. Exhale, opposite hand down to opposite foot. So just so I've got my right hand on the outside of that left leg, I'm reaching back with this left hand as if I'm reaching back for a seatbelt. Inhale. Exhale to stand. Inhale. Exhale, this time we're going down left hand. We're coming down, grabbing the toilet roll, standing straight back up. Inhale. And we swap hands. Exhale, opposite hand down to opposite foot. Inhale, and we stand back up. Inhale. Exhale, let's go down with that left hand. And this is where we pause and be down there for a bit. So when we're getting the toilet roll, we're going fast. When we're without the toilet roll, so when we reach back, right hand reaching back behind us. Knees are soft. Getting that big rotational stretch into the back body and the hamstrings in the backs of the legs too. Inhale. Exhale to stand. This time we're going down to get the toilet roll. Inhale. Exhale, rotating down. Take a grab of it and stand. Comes across the body. We swap arms. Inhale. Exhale, opposite hand down. We deposit the roll on the floor. We come and stand back up. Inhale. Exhale, let's go with the right hand down towards the left leg. Stretch. Let's be here for 5 seconds. Reaching back with the left hand. Inhale. Exhale to stand. Last one, big breath in. Breath out, we come down. Take a grab of the toilet roll. Stand. Swap arms. Inhale. Exhale. Rotating down we go. Stand straight back up. Rotate. Inhale. Exhale, going with the left arm down towards the outside of the right leg. Reach back and stretch. Inhale. Exhale to stand. And arms come and float back center. Okay, from here, take yourself, spinal roll down. Crown of the head tilts forward. We're going to bend the knees as we come down too. Toddle down into a little squatted seated position. Hands and feet. And then we come down onto our mat nice and gently. And we're here with toilet roll. Hey, TR. Okay, for this first exercise, what we shall do is first of all get ourselves down into our Pilates rest position. So if your knees bent up, take a hold of the backs of your thighs. Walk your spine down one bit at a time until you're down on the mat. And with your toilet roll, I'm just going to get you to pop the toilet roll in between your knees. Like so. So you're just gripping again inwards like we did at the very beginning. We're going to come in for our abdominal work. So squeeze in with a good 50% of your effort, the insides of your knees into the toilet roll. Inhale. On our exhale, we're going to sit the legs up into a tabletop prep. And like I say, pressing inwards into the toilet roll. You wouldn't even know I had toilet roll in here. Hands interlaced behind the head. And we're going in for our abdominal curl ups to begin with. Breath in. And on your breath out, you're using the power of the hands to pick the upper body up. So it's just a small movement. Upper abdominal crunches and lower back down. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Squeeze into the roll. Off we go. We'll do 10 in total. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Halfway there, last 5. Keeping your knees just above your hip joints. Squeezing in to the toilet roll. Believe it or not, it does actually help. Last 2. 1, inhale. Exhale to lower the legs. And then lower your upper body. Absolutely brilliant. Take a hold of your toilet roll. Up overhead. Already. I'm going to straighten out at the legs. The arms are just pressing. So just have your hands nice and straight. Like so. And I'm just giving again that gentle press that I was doing with the knees. I'm doing the gentle press through my hands like so, 50% of my effort into the toilet roll as I move. So it's going to be starting right the way up overhead behind us. You'll all know this one as well. Big press in, inhale. On the exhale, we lift up with the arms. When they stop just above shoulder height, we curl the spine up off of the mat and shooting forward just to bring it up and across the toes. Inhale. Exhale. Lowering the spine down one bit at a time and coming back over. So like I say, giving the toilet roll a wee squeeze. We'll do 5 of these, curling up, shooting right through. Give the toilet roll a squeeze, inhale, exhale. Let's start to lower the spine back down until the head touches the arms, come up overhead, inhale. Exhale, back come the arms, we curl the spine up gently, sitting ourselves forward, shooting the roll right past the toes, inhale, squeeze the toilet roll, exhale, lowering the spine back down. One bit at a time, feeling the movement, each of your 24 vertebrae. Up we go again, using the power of your breathing. Inhale, exhale, squeeze through the toilet roll as you gently start to lower yourself back down. Up and overhead, inhale. And exhale, sitting yourself up. One last time. Okay, keep your right leg straight. With your left leg, I want you to bend at your knee and scooch the toilet roll in this kind of position in. So you're going to have to give your knee a fair wee squeeze. Mess about with this, or if your toilet roll is just not working for you, use a cushion, a rolled up towel, something that's going to work. So you can see I'm pinning this in between my knee by giving my heel a real big pull towards my bottom here, okay? So keeping that pressure on, we're going to come in for our hip twist series next. So I'm floating the right leg up, knee straight and toe pointed, just a couple of inches up off the ground. And the knee, I'm imagining there's a pencil coming up out of my knee, and I'm drawing circles on the roof, just small circles. If it's too sore, too much work to hold the right leg up like so, you can just bend your opposite knee up and draw your circles like so. Or if you're wanting a little bit more of a challenge than that, you can float this right knee up into tabletop. I take it out that wee bit longer. It is more difficult, but you can increase the size of your circles. Interlace the fingers behind the head, drawing circles on the roof, a pencil coming up out of the knee, change direction. Trying to squish that toilet roll. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring both knees to your chest, pop the toilet roll out, take a grab of your knees, pull them up towards your chest. Exhale. That is a toughie. I find it's like a lot more concentration when you add in even the smallest of props to things. Most definitely. Okay, keep stretching. And now, of course, rolled up toilet roll. We're bringing it underneath the right knee this time, so pinning right down using the hamstrings muscles to just give it a little bit of tension underneath. Straightening out your left leg, float it up off the mat, or like I say, if you're wanting it to make it that wee bit easier, make contact with the ground so you can leave your left leg down, supporting your hands behind your head, or get your head cushion, pencil coming up out of the knee, hip circles, but do not let your toilet roll pop out from underneath your knee. All right, grounding down through your tummy muscles here, pulling up of your pelvic floor as if you're trying to stop yourself from going to the toilet. Squeezing into the tighter pair of jeans, keeping the ribs down. As you inhale, filling up the backs and the sides of the ribs. Change direction with your knee. Trying to make the circles as wide and as slow as you can. Keeping that contact with the toilet roll. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Bring both knees to your chest. Exhale. Just holding the toilet roll in my hand. Pulling both knees towards my chest. Amazing. Inhale. On your exhale, pop one leg down at a time. Pop your toilet roll off to the side. Gently sit yourself up. So we're going to go in for our backwards bridge next. So we're going to just have your toilet roll down in between your feet. Okay, so just want your feet either side. Your backwards bridge, you've got your fingertips pointing towards you, elbows straight. And we push down through the heels and the hands and we take ourselves up into a full bridge. If this is awful, you can bend up at your knees, decreases the length of the bridge, decreases the weight that you have to pull from. But yeah, just line yourself up so that your toilet rolls just bang slap in between your feet. Okay, inhale. On your exhale, push down through the hands and the feet up into a nice tall bridge. So we're going to do heel taps onto the top of the toilet roll. Pick up your left leg, we tap onto the top of the toilet roll, up and down. Now right leg, pick the right leg up, tap your heel onto the top of the toilet roll, up and down. Do 3 on each leg. It's a second with the left, push and heel, right, up and down, left, touch and down. Last one, right, touch and down, inhale, exhale to lower back down, shoot the legs forward. Shoot the legs forward. This is my arm, this is my leg, this is my foot. I don't know my body parts anymore, what can I say? Quarantine's driving me silly. Inhale. And on your exhale, let's come into our sideline series. So I'm going to come onto my left hand side first. Again, you can get your head cushion if you like to lie down on your side, or if you're more comfortable propped up on your elbow. Everybody's different. Find what's most comfortable for you, for your shoulders, and to be able to see properly for this one. Okay, we're going to start off with a few leg lifts to begin with. So with this one, get your toilet roll long ways, popping it in between the knees, like so. If you're wanting it that little bit easier to lift, or you can have it right down in between your ankles, which is where I'm going to go for. Let me see, scooch myself up. In fact, everybody, if you can, get the toilet roll down in between your ankles. And also, by the way, if the toilet roll is ever too hard to maneuver, just do your exercises without the toilet roll. Sometimes they can be quite fruity things if they're skipping about a bit. Okay, using the insides of your ankles to press into the toilet roll. Knees straight and toe pointed. Inhale. And on your exhale, we're just going to float the legs together. A few inches up off the ground. Going in for 10 in total. Pulling in your tummy button into your spine, using the power of your hand as well in front of your belly button to give yourself that little bit extra stability. It's going to be working the hips and our obliques muscles, the sides of our tummies as well. Last 3, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, gently come forward and set your toilet roll just in front of your chest bone here. Okay, we're going to go in for our side plank series next. Your elbows just propped up underneath your shoulder. If you're wanting the easy way, you can come up onto your side plank with your knees bent. And we're going to come under, basically just going to be depositing the roll underneath. Or if you're wanting a little bit extra challenge, come out nice and straight. Everything in line with each other. We're going to take the toilet roll in hand to start off with. Inhale. On the exhale, push down through the forearm. We're bringing the roll up into this T position. Inhale. On the exhale, we're threading right the way under. Set the toilet roll underneath your body. We're coming up tall. Inhale. Exhale, we're going under again to take a grab of it. We come up tall with it. Inhale. From here, we're going to tap the ground out in front of us quite fast. 5 times. 2 more. Tapping up, tap and up. Inhale, exhale to lower back down. That is a tough one. Take breaks if you need to. Or like I said, ditch the toilet roll if you want, if you feel like it's throwing you off balance. Always good for a wee bit of a challenge though. Inhale. 2 more sets to go. Exhale, push down through the forearm up. We come tall into our T position. Inhale. On the exhale, we're threading underneath the body to pop the toilet roll. There, we leave it. We come up tall. Inhale. Exhale, we thread underneath again, take a grab of it, and we come up back tall into our T position. Inhale. Exhale, we have our 5 quick taps on the ground in front of us. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale to lower back down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Straighten out at the legs or knees bent if you need. Up into our T position. Inhale. Exhale. Threading under. Pop the roll down. We come up tall into T. Inhale. Exhale. Down we go again. Take a grab of it. Coming up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale to lower back down. This is class, guys. Okay, for this one, I'm going to set the toilet roll down so we can rest our bottom leg just up on top of it. So it's just taking our resting leg at the bottom up that little bit higher, and our top leg, keeping the hip bones straight forward. We're starting with that top leg, which is the right leg out behind, knees straight and toe pointed. Inhale. Exhale, we're coming up and over, just like we did in our standing exercise. And trying not to put much weight down through the toilet roll with this left leg that's resting. Okay, I want you to imagine like it's a precious piece of something important to you that you don't want to smash. Up and over, semicircles, opening up the hip. So you might get the odd click and creak as you come up and over. Inhale. Last 2. And your exhale. Back center. Absolutely phenomenal. Inhale. On the exhale, come up nice and tall. And let's go in for a little bit of rotation. So we're going to take the toilet roll just at our breastbone. Press into it ever so slightly with your elbows bent up like so. Like say nothing major, almost if you want to come into that prayer position. Pressing in together 50% of your effort, say. Okay, you can have your legs spread wide, or if you're not comfortable, legs together, or even knees bent up. Just sit whatever way is most comfortable for you. Okay, I'm going to go for this slightly wider position. Shoulders drawn down and back. Inhale. Just going to go for a spine twist. On our exhale, rotating to our right. Pulling the toilet roll around with us. Inhale. Exhale, we come back center. Press to the ceiling. Pull back down. Roll the toilet roll forward. Head's coming down in between the shoulders. Knees are straight. We're looking down at the floor. Inhale. Exhale, roll on the toilet roll back together. We come center, press up and down again. Back at the chest level. Set the shoulder blades back. Inhale. Exhale, we're rotating to the left. Just as far as you can rotate round until you feel that warmth coming into your spine. Inhale. Exhale, center, press up, down, coming on to the ground, rolling forward. Inhale, rolling back, taking a hold, another press, up and down. Inhale. Exhale off to the right hand side. Inhale. Exhale, center and press down. We fold forward. The roll makes contact with the floor, and we're just rolling forward as far as we can. Forehead's down in between the shoulders. Knees are straight. Inhale. Exhale, start to roll it back towards you. We're center, press up and down. Inhale. Last time to this left hand side. Exhale. Rotating round. Inhale. Exhale, back center. Press up, down. Inhale. Exhale, coming to the floor, rolling forward. Inhale. Exhale to roll it back. And let's bring it out center in front of us again. Okay, for this one I'm going to show you it this way, just so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're picking the toilet roll up in between our feet. All right, what we're doing is, if you can manage, this will have a lot to do with hip mobility. We come center, up and down, just like we done before. Picking it up in our feet again. Press in and out, up and down, in between the feet. Press in and out, up and down. Do a few more in between the feet. In and out, take a hold, up and down. And if you're just here and coming out like this is too difficult, just tap up and down. And then as you're coming up here, you can rest your legs like so. Okay, a few more in between the feet. Press away and you're lowering your body back about that 45 degrees. But keep this within your limits. Last few. One more to go. Touch and up overhead and touch. Beautiful. Okay, let's come over onto our right hand side this time for our sideline series that we've done before. Toilet roll is in between your ankles for our little torpedoes. Hopefully this is comfortable enough for you guys. So I'm just having it pressed in like so, so that the like paper bits, circle bits facing you guys. Propped up onto your elbow or onto your head cushion. Knees nice and straight. Hands propped out in front of you just at the level of your tummy button. Pull your belly button in and have a steadiness of your hip bones so that they're facing right on me and they're not rocking about too much. Okay, knees straight, toes pointed. And we're lifting. Torpedo. 10 times away from the mat. Trying to keep that little bit of steadiness in the upper body. Well, like I say, you might feel that the toilet roll itself is quite uneven. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Sitting yourself up, taking a hold. This is the toughest one of the sideline series today, I'm finding. Propping yourself up onto your elbow with either your knees out straight or knees bent for your side planks. Are you ready? Are you ready? Toilet roll popped out in front of you. Get nice and steady. First of all, inhale. And on your exhale, let's come up into our nice tall T. We inhale. On the exhale, we're threading underneath, leaving the toilet roll out behind us, up into a T again. Inhale, coming back under to get it. Exhale to come tall, and we're tapping out in front of us 5 times. Try to keep your balance here. Last 2 and 1. Inhale, exhale to lower down. Like I said, please feel free to take breaks or to even come right the way down and up to tap and down. Rest yourself. Some folk might find this hard work on the shoulders as well. So just listen to your body and join in and out as your body feels it wants to do it, kind of a thing. Don't put yourself through torture. Inhale, exhale up and come into our T. We thread underneath, leaving the roll behind, come up into our T again. Inhale, exhale to go back under and get it. Come back up into our T, inhale, exhale 5, tap, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale to lower back down. Really, really good. Last one. These side planks are definitely the worst of it. Get yourself lined up nicely again. Big breath in, and your breath out takes you up into your T. Exhale to rotate under, leaving the toilet roll behind. Fix your T first. That's when you go back under to get it. Up nice and tall. Tap out in front for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower back down. Now we're popping the roll so that our bottom foot, our right foot, can rest on top of it. And our top leg, we're getting to rest down this time, so you can come right the way down onto your head cushion if you like. Bottom leg's resting. You're right onto your side, hip bones facing me. Inhale. Left leg's right at the way out behind us. Exhale, we're coming up and over. This one's a lot about balance, especially if I'm encouraging you not to press down too much into the toilet roll. You'll feel a little bit imbalanced, especially if, say for instance, you took that grounding hand away. Whoa, now I feel like I'm resting on this arm. So quite hard to stay balanced, but just mobilizing the hips, keeping the tummy tight, this hip bone pressed down and away to give you that little bit of a lift up and away from the mat. I'm always talking about the silk scarf. Last 2 and 1, and back center. Beautiful. Big breath in, breath out. Go turn onto our front. We're going to sit ourselves back onto, want your bum to just sit down onto the toilet roll. That's what it's used for. Bum touches the toilet roll, and we're stretching down into shell stretch. And we're going to come on to some of our plank work now. Trying to give the toilet roll a run for its money. Inhale, trying to bring the forehead closer towards the mat, pushing through the hands to get the bum closer onto the toilet roll. Inhale into the backs and the sides of the ribs. Exhale, all your worries away. Inhale, and come up onto all fours. Okay, this one's going to be super, super simple. Okay, toilet roll, set it up the long ways on the small of your back. All you simply have to do with this one is balance. This is called balance the bog roll. I want this published. I want this to be a new exercise for all. Balance the bog roll. How Northern Irish of us, guys. Okay, hands are spread about shoulder width apart. Underneath the shoulder, spread your fingertips wide. Have a look down at your legs. Knees should be about hip width apart. Your toes are turned up. For this one, we're coming up into our plank level 1 first. Okay, we inhale. On the exhale, pushing up into plank level 1. From here, we step into our full plank. Inhale. On our exhale, stepping back in. And then we're pushing the knees together and apart 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, easy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower back down. Easy peasy. Alrighty. Inhale. And on the exhale, up onto the tippy toes. Good. Step back with the left. Step back with the right. Inhale. Exhale. Step forward and forward. And we're opening and closing the knees. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower back down. One more set. Big breath in. And of course, if your wrists are feeling this, by the way, turn up your mat or get some extra cushions underneath your wrists, you guys, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Plank level 1. Step out with the left, step out with the right. Plank level 2. Inhale. Exhale. Back center. Opening and closing the knees as wide as they can, and then the knees touch. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to touch back down. Take a hold of the toilet roll. Now this time, see what you're like trying to get this on. This could be a toughie. Toilet roll, back of the left knee. Remember, like we've done before, where we're squeezing the heel towards the bum to try to pin the toilet roll in the leg there. So you should be able to pick it up like so. Okay, so from here, we're back in that all fours position. This time, taking the heel up towards the ceiling, but keeping that little bit of pressure on the toilet roll. Now, when I practiced this earlier, my hamstrings nearly cramped, so go nice and easy. And you're just trying to lift the heel of your foot up towards the ceiling, okay? But keeping that pressure. Toilet roll will be destroyed after this. Woohoo! Good thing we're all stocked up. Okay. Giving it a good hard squeeze as much as you can manage. Flex the foot up. And we're trying to kick our roof with the heel of our foot for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower the leg back down. Like, so you might really feel that on the hamstrings. So if you're cramping, watch out. Just come out of it and try to straighten out your legs. That's how you will stretch your hamstrings if they're starting to cramp. Let's swap leg. This is a nasty one. We'll get it out of the road. Pinning the toilet roll behind your right knee. Let's flex the leg up behind us. Pulling the heel up towards the roof. And you're trying to kick through your roof. Keeping your headlights of your hip bones shining down onto the mat. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Pulling the tummy up and away. Setting the shoulder blades back. Last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Lower back down. Like I say, feel a wee mile, something in the hamstrings there. Okay, for this next one, I'm going to come down a bit because there's nothing much going on with the legs. This is a wee arm exercise, okay? So for this one, like all of our prone lying exercises, we have our forehead down on the mat. And when we start off, you're squeezing your hip bones hard into the mat by squeezing your bum. We will have the upper body floated up like so. So we're going to have the toilet roll on your back. Arms are going to be down by your side. And what we're doing here is, so say we start off right hand up overhead. So your forehead's floated up off the mat. It's like we're in that swimming position. Reach behind your back for the toilet roll on the small of your back with your left hand. Pick it up. We circle round the body. We swap hands. So now the right hand's going behind the body to deposit the toilet roll. But our foreheads are staying floated up off the mat the whole time, and so are our arms, okay? So it's a lot of this kind of swimming. Gonna feel it a lot in the shoulders. Squeeze your bum and your tummy hard so that you don't strain your lower back, and don't at any point lift or crane your head up. Alright, you're gonna be looking down at your mat basically, so lots of concentration. Listen out for the lovely sound of my voice and we'll get started. So, toilet rolls on your back, squeezing your hips into the mat, breastbones floated up, and let's start with the 2 arms out in front of us as if we're diving into a swimming pool. Inhale. On your exhale, reach wide around the body to come behind, grab the toilet roll. We sweep out to the left. Left hand meets right hand. And now the right hand reaches back with the toilet roll. Set the toilet roll on your back and lift the hand back up overhead. Now we're reaching back with the left arm. Pick up the roll, sweep up overhead, give it to the right arm. The right arm scooches round, sets it on the back. The arm comes up overhead. 2 hands are touching up above overhead. Inhale. On the exhale, reach back with the right arm this time. Scoop up and around, touch in the center, and now the left hand brings us back. Inhale. 2 hands touch up overhead. Exhale, reach back with the left hand. Touch up overhead. Inhale. On your exhale, float back down. That's a really, really tough one. Inhale. And exhale. So this time, you've just got the toilet roll out in front. I just want your 2 hands grasping your toilet roll, and we're going to work the legs this time. So toilet roll's up overhead. We're holding on to it. You'll not be able to see it anymore by toilet roll. Forehead's down on the mat. We're picking one leg up and down, other leg up and down. So we're going left, up, down, right, up, down. Keeping the hip bones pressed into the mat. 2 more on each leg. Right, down, left, up, down, right, up, down, left, up, down, and right, up and down. Inhale. And on your exhale, push up onto all fours. Excellent. Sitting back, your heels and your bum come into contact. Now take the toilet roll, set it off to your left hand side. And we're in an all fours position. Right hand threads underneath. We're going to roll the toilet roll away, bringing our right ear and forearm down onto the mat. Inhale. And on your exhale, roll back center, swap hands. left hand comes onto the toilet roll, inhale. On the exhale, you're using your fingertips to roll the toilet roll away, thread the needle stretch until the left side of your head's right the way down. Big breath in, big breath out. Excellent. Roll in the toilet roll. Back towards you and center. Okay, I'm going to do some press ups next. So you can either be in your modified press up or your full press up, like so. Okay, so this is the way we're going to work it. We're going to do one press up. So just have your toilet roll out in front of you so that when you come down, it's just above your head, really, wherever that's going to be for you. So you press, do a nice wide press up for me today, up and down, and then from here we thread the toilet roll off to one side, press up and down, toilet roll comes off to the opposite side. So we're just going to be threading it in and out in between doing a couple of press ups. So maybe I will show it to you guys this way. So let's bring it off to your right hand side there to begin with. Okay, couple of press ups, pick whichever one you like and go nice and wide for me. Inhale, on your exhale press up and down and thread under and press up, down, toilet roll across, press up, down, making sure you're clearing it right the way off to the side so that you're not pressing on top of it. Doing 10 in total and across, up, down and across. Getting the oblique muscles in to our press ups today as well. Nice and wide. Getting the chest muscles going. Last two. And one. And pull it across. Excellent. Big breath in. On your breath out. Sitting back onto your knees. Up onto your knees. Big breath in. Stretch out your wrists or miss. Take a grasp of your fingers. Press in the ceiling with the backs of your hands. Good. The wrists definitely get it a lot, but the wrist endurance strength does come. Big breath in. And back up again. Huge big press. Beautiful. And back center. Okay, taking hold of the toilet roll again. We're going to come sitting onto our backs, onto our bums. You can have your feet resting on the floor, your feet hovered up or straight out in front of you, depending on what level of difficulty you want to go for. Roll starts off in between the knees. We inhale, exhale, we set down, come back center, pull the legs a little bit closer together and up center. We set, pushing away and back, up tall, to the side, press together and away, up, set in, together and away, up and over, touch toes and together, twist to the side, up and over. Just a little pull of the knees together, good. We come up tall, side. This will come center, just trying to pull the big toes towards, rotate, up tall and set. Knees flex, back center, up tall, working the obliques, center, touch big toes with the heels if you can, tall, set in between, last few, knees flex, back center, up tall, down to the side, flex to touch center, down, and pull the knees nice and close. Brilliant, brilliant work. Inhale and exhale, stretching the legs out long, set the shoulder blades back. Inhale, exhale, walk the fingertips down towards the feet as far as you can get. Everybody's different, could be shin, ankles or feet. Take a grab of wherever you are and let's stretch. Looking down in between your knees, stretching out the back body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale And exhale. And gently releasing, stacking the spine back up into a seated posture. Taking a hold of your toilet roll, let's come down on to our backs. And we're going to come in for our bridging series. So, lying flat down on your back, knees bent up, getting ready for our bridge position. So for this one, I want you to have the toilet roll lying like so on the mat so that it can roll back and forward. So I'm just going to set it right behind my left heel here, as you can see. Okay, getting into my bridge position, making sure the toilet roll's not impeding that, so knees are still about hip width apart, setting the shoulder blades back and down. Don't need a head cushion for this one. We inhale. On your exhale, we're grounding down through the heels, tipping the hip bones towards us, pushing up into a nice strong bridge, keeping the connection between the ribs and the pelvis. Very gently, take all your weight down through your right leg. I'm going to get you to pick up your left and find the toilet roll. So if you've set it right behind your foot, should be easy enough to find. With this one, come right up onto your tippy toes on it. Don't lean down through it. All your weight's going down through your right leg. We're rolling the toilet roll back and forward for 5, 4, no weight going down through it at all. We're basically just playing with our feet. Last 2 and 1. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg out. Return it to center. Strengthen your bridge. Inhale. Exhale, gently lowering down, dropping the spine down one bit at a time until you're right the way down. Through here, run the hands up the thighs, sit up and adjust your toilet roll so that it's behind your right foot now. Gently lower back down. Walking the spine down one bit at a time. Your toilet roll is just right behind your right heel, but make sure your feet are still a bit hip width apart. Inhale, and on the exhale, ground down through the feet, tilt the pelvis towards you and push up into a nice strong bridge. Inhale to take all your weight down through your left foot. Exhale to flex the right knee up. And on this breath out, gently lower down so that your tippy toes find the toilet roll. And let's gently roll the toilet roll back and forward. Like I say, you should not be squishing it. All your weight's going down through your left heel. Last 2 and 1. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg up. Setting it back down. Strengthen your bridge before we go anywhere. Inhale. Exhale. Lowering down. One bit at a time. Hands come onto the thighs. Inhale. Exhale to sit up. Good. Adjust. So the roll comes behind the left foot, holding on to the backs of the thighs. Inhale, exhale, lowering down through the spine, back into our bridge position. One more on each leg. All right, big breath in. Making sure toilet roll's right behind your heel. Inhale, exhale, ground down through the feet. Let's come up into a nice strong bridge. Inhale, exhale, flex up the left knee. And get your toes to find the top of that toilet roll. Inhale, exhale. To roll it away, just on to the end of your heel really. It goes from your heel, rolls back onto your toes, heel, toes, last 2 and 1. Inhale, exhale, straighten the leg up tall, lowering it back down, find your bridge position, connect, lift the hip bones up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, gently lowering back down through the spine, one bit at a time, until you're down in rest position. Inhale. Exhale, sit up. Sitting up tall. Adjust the toilet roll. It's behind your right heel. Grab the backs of the thighs and let's drop down through the spine one bit at a time. So we're back onto our backs. Have a last wee look down. Make sure the toilet roll is just behind your right heel. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Ground down through the feet and let's push up into your strongest bridge yet. Inhale. Exhale, flex up at the right knee. Going with the tippy toes. Get the toes to find the toilet roll, and when they're there, start rolling away, rolling back towards you, pushing down through that left foot with all your might. Good, last 2 and one. Roll back towards you, inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg up. Lowering back down. Find your bridge position, really push up through the bum. Squeeze something, inhale. Exhale, lowering down through the spine. One bit at a time, inhale. Exhale to curl up. Beautiful. And removing your toilet roll. Take a big breath in. And on your breath out, lower back with your left leg. Take your left heel on to your right knee. Thread both hands around the back of your right thigh. Rest back. Edging the legs towards you. Straighten your right knee. And let's pump the toes up and down. Come in for our cool down. That was absolutely brilliant today. Something different. Got my sweat on anyway. Circles with the ankles, inhale. On the exhale, bend the knee. Lower back down. Pull that knee up towards your chest, inhale. Exhale to return. And now we pop the right heel up onto the left knee. Two hands. Thread around the back of the left thigh. Edge all towards you. Rest the head back. Straighten the left leg. And let's pump the toes up and down. Inhale into the backs and sides of the ribs. As you exhale, fully empty your lungs. Edge all towards you. Inhale. Exhale to bend at the knee. And lowering back down. Bring the knees together. We're going to send them both off to the left hand side. Use your left hand to pin the legs down. Send your right shoulder to the ground and look over your right shoulder. For a little stretch up the side, inhale. And if you want to intensify the stretch, straighten out that left bottom leg. Bring the right leg right the way up and across. That'll intensify the stretch for you further. Trying to get this right knee down on to the ground. Also trying to maintain the contact of the back of the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, bend both knees up. Take them back center. And now let's go off to the right hand side. Bringing both knees off, one stacked up on top of the other. Using the right hand to pin them down. Left hand's on the mat. And we're looking over the left shoulder. Inhale. And of course you want that intense stretch. Straighten out at the right leg. Trying to bring the left leg up and over. Inhale. Exhale. Back center. Pulling both knees up. Inhale. Exhale to curl up. Let's turn over onto the tummy for a little bit of back stretching. Inhale. Exhale, pull up into a tall camel pose. So squeeze your bum, pull your tummy up and away from the mat, looking down in between your knees. Inhale. Exhale to arch your back through, sticking your bum out and looking up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, pull up and through to camel. Pull the tummy up. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Inhale. Exhale. Arched back. Stick bum out. Squeeze shoulder blades together. And lift the head up. Inhale. On the exhale, walk the hands forward. Inhale. And on your exhale, push down through your hands and the feet. Downward dog. Trying to flatten out your lumbar spine, your thoracic spine. You're just getting a maximal stretch all the way down into your calves. Big breath in. On your breath out, step forward with your right foot. Get grounded through here. Inhale. On your exhale, gently pick yourself back up into standing if you can keep your balance. Lunge forward onto the front hip. Inhale. Exhale, step together. Step the right foot back and lunge forward again. Opening up at the front of the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Step together and grow tall. Turn to face me. Big breath in. So we'll bring toilet roll back into the picture here. Hey, bug roll. Okay, toilet roll held out in front of you. We'll do some mobility, cool down stretches to finish off. That was absolutely amazing today. Well done. Big breath in. On your breath out, lifting up overhead as far as you can. Inhale. On the exhale, get steady through your feet. We're coming forward and threading the toilet roll right underneath your legs, inhale. Exhale to grow tall. Really press the toilet roll up and away to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, coming down and under. Inhale. Exhale, pulling the tummy up, squeezing the glutes as you go to keep your spine stable, stretch tall, inhale. Exhale, curling the spine forward, tucking your tummy up and away from the mat the entire time as you do so, inhale. Exhale, growing tall, great big stretch. Inhale. And on our exhale, dropping the right hand down, stretching up and over with your toilet roll. Inhale. Exhale. Swap over. Inhale. And exhale. Lunging on to the left leg, stretching up and over with the toilet roll. Inhale. Exhale. Center, this time swap around the back. Inhale. Exhale. Down to that right leg. Inhale. Exhale to grow tall, swap around the back, inhale, exhale down and over. One more time each side, back center, nice big wide swap around the back, inhale, exhale down and over, inhale, exhale, center, huge opening up and around the back, that's it, open up the backs of the shoulder blades, down and across. Inhale and exhale. Last nice bit of upper body reaches. Toilet roll, fist and knee. Need you to be able to roll. Pressing upwards towards the ceiling, keeping the ribs down. Inhale. Exhale, we roll. Left hand up first, then right hand. Stretching off the side body. Rolling up with the right, down. Up with the left, looking up towards the toilet roll. Inhale, exhale, circle wide, bend knees, swap over and stretch. Good. Last one. Good. Toilet roll comes down onto the ground. Roll yourself back up. Inhale. Exhale to shake it all out. Inhale. Exhale. Blowing all the air out. Last big breath in. And huge big deep breath out. Well done. Another session done. Thank you so much for watching again. That was a tough one without toilet roll. Leave any comments if you have any feedback for me. Hope you're all keeping well. See you on the next video. Bye.